Story time on how I smoked the green stuff and then blacked out while I make slime. It's officially been a year since I posted my first slime video. Y'all, I blacked out so bad, like I literally could not remember anything, but y'all already know, get your money's worth and what? Let it drain. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put more, but I was like, what? I was like 16 at this time, and I was hanging out with older people, and it's like automatic peer pressure. I want to add that I smoked the green stuff before. Like, this was not my first altercation with the green stuff, and I found this magic liquid in Walmart. I was with my cousin and her best friend, and my cousin's best friend, we gonna call her BB. BB wasn't even allowed to, so we would like sneak it, and we went into BB's garage, and we made like a makeshift bong out of a freaking water bottle, right? I just want to say a disclaimer. If you're new to this page, y'all, I'm a weirdo, okay? So I do weird stuff. Okay, y'all, we in BB's garage, right? And BB is like dropping the green stuff on the floor, like while she's trying to like prepare it, right? And me being me, I just start to see the green stuff dropping on the floor. I'm like, this is such a waste. I pick it up and eat it. Why? I don't know. But in my head, it's like, if I ate it, it would be more of a raw, real reaction. So, she makes like the water bottle bong, and like I take like maybe 4 hits out of that. And mind you, I'm 16. So maybe after like the 3rd hit, I start to feel whoosh. Y'all, I'm fading out. So next thing you know, we're done, and it's time for us to go back to BB's room, right? So all I know is as soon as she opened up that garage door, I teleported to her room. Now, like I said, since I did black out, a lot of this stuff was told to me later on. Like, I do not remember a lot of this stuff. So apparently, when I was walking back up to like BB's room, I was literally loud. Like, I could barely walk up the stairs. Like, I was giggling loud as crap. Like, yeah. We're up in BB's room, y'all. And all I know is that I think she started to play music or something, and then out of nowhere I just started to strip. Like, I still had like my undergarments on, but I just started to strip. I took a Sharpie and drew a mustache on my face. The icing on the cake, the foot that kicked the cow. I called my ex over 100 times. Over 100. And if you think me calling him over 100 times was bad, I proceed to get on Instagram Live and talk about how much I miss him. I sent him the live over like 100 times. I was literally on live just like spilling my guts. And y'all think that I would stop there, calling him 100 times, that's bad enough. Getting on live, inviting him to the live over 100 times, that's also bad. Y'all think I would stop there? No, I didn't stop there. I proceeded to post on my story, right? Just long videos of me talking about how much I miss my ex. And the worst part about it all, y'all, is the next day, I woke up confused, like not even remembering anything that I did. Like, I woke up, I don't remember if I had a headache, but I definitely woke up confused. And, yeah, I go to my Instagram story, and instead of me deleting it, I just kept it there. Like, I just kept the story, and it was over more than one story. It was like 3 or 4 or 5 stories of me just talking about how I miss my ex, and then a bunch of other stuff. Like, to this day, I don't know what happened to me. Yeah, it's just multiple sad parts throughout this entire story, but like the thing that gets me is that I did not remember, and I still don't remember. And the only reason why I know about some of the stuff that I did was because it was recorded and there was proof. Like, my cousin, unfortunately, she lost her Snapchat, so she can't even send me the videos, and I wouldn't even show y'all the videos of me dancing in my bra and basketball shorts with a freaking mustache drawn on my face. I wouldn't even show y'all that. But just imagine, y'all don't even know what I looked like when I was younger, but just it's just crazy. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what popped in my head to do that, but I did it. So crazy rules that my strict religious mother had on me while I was growing up, while I make iceberg slime. I don't know. I feel like this one is gonna be pretty common, but like I couldn't talk to boys, and y'all already know the dealio. Get your money's worth, and what? Let it drain. Y'all know. Y'all know. Let's clock my mother's tea. I wasn't allowed to talk to boys. If I talked to boys, it was an issue. If I talked about liking a boy, it was an issue. Like, I was not allowed to talk to boys, and that's why I say it was just common. And I got this from Five and Below. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I remember there was this one time that I liked this boy at my school. Y'all, it is not working. I liked this boy at my school, and she wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. She literally did not let me watch TV for like a week. I was not allowed to watch TV after I got home and before I went to bed for a week. Y'all, it's not working, so we're gonna stick with the Elmer's glue one. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I was not allowed to have a phone or social media, and I only got an Obama phone because I went to middle school, and you know, I needed to text her like for emergencies or whatever. But literally, my Obama phone was so heavily watched, it wasn't even a phone, y'all. Like, it wasn't even a phone. Literally, my Obama phone shut off at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. So the only like social media app that I had was this freaking fake app called like Pixar or something, or no, like Instapic. It was Picklock, like I don't know, it was something. And I literally would just post my pictures on there because like I was around my cousins, and my cousins had Instagram, Snapchats, and then the people at my school had Instagram, Snapchats, and Kicks, and I was just left out, y'all. At 13, I had to go to sleep at 7 p.m. sharp. 7 p.m. I could not be up past 7 p.m. And if we were up past 7 p.m., it was because we were saying our prayers, okay? Me and my sisters were not allowed to listen to like provocative music, like hip hop, anything with cussing, excessive cussing, all that. The only reason why, the only reason why I knew what rap music was because of my dad, and like the only rap he would listen to was like E40. So yeah, I was sheltered growing up. Like, I couldn't even watch like certain TV shows, y'all. Like, me and my siblings were only allowed to watch JC and Casey and Corey Kenshin. Like, those are the only YouTubers that we were really allowed to watch. Or like 5-minute crafts. My mom monitored us like no tomorrow, okay? She would check our tablets. She would check our phones constantly. She would go through our phones. We weren't really allowed to have sleepovers. And then we were homeschooled at one point. So we really just had no friends. Hey, y'all, time for the snow part. Oh my gosh. It's like really like a container. Like, ooh, I'm kind of scared, y'all. I don't know what to think. Okay, y'all. It came with a spoon. And we gonna put like 2 droplets. I've never made this before. Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for me. Oh my gosh, how do I get it back in here? Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna use just like a tad bit of water. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's growing. Oh my gosh, it's growing. I'm scared to put this in my slime, Loki. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna pour this whole thing in here. It fell on me. I feel like I'm making a mess. Because I accidentally put cold water in here instead of, oh my gosh, wow. It definitely like loosened it up. Ugh. And then like when we started to live with my mom again, y'all, remember when I told you she was a Black Karen and we called her Black Karen? Yeah, like I wasn't lying about that. Like as we started to get older, like all of that strict stuff was just like, come on, like why you acting like this? And it's like some stuff she was lenient on, and then other stuff she was just like, no. Like we literally had to put our phones in the basket. When I was 16, I had to put my phone in a basket on the counter at like, what? For me, I think it was like 9:30, and for my siblings it was like 8 o'clock. Y'all, it did unactivate my slime. I just had to put so much activator. But yeah, like those are some strict rules. Like she definitely has way more, but those are just like on the top of my head. But honestly, I don't know if this slime feels it definitely feels different, but like, I mean, what's different about it? Like, what does it do besides it's just like turned white now? My phone is literally at 1%, y'all, but this is like the finished product. Yeah, I know. Crazy. But I mean, super sticky. How do you get it to like not be so sticky? Because I put so much activator. Like, I also couldn't cuss. Like, I would get in trouble for saying the D word, the H word. Like, me and my sisters could not cuss. And I remember there was this one time where I was filming a video on my like Obama phone, and I said the D word. And my mom came across the video. Y'all, I literally had my phone taken away for a month. Like, yeah. And people be like, oh, why don't you cuss now? Like, you're grown. I don't cuss because I don't want to cuss. I don't see the purpose in it. It's not because like my mom, because I used to cuss. Like I used to have a potty mouth. But now I don't care. Okay, y'all, so I lied. This slime actually eats. Also, let me know if you guys want a part 2. And I had to unplug the light for my charger because my phone was on 1%, like I said. But look how fun this slime is. Like, look, poke. Okay, bye. Exposing my deep dark secrets in honor of 900,000 followers while I react to store-bought versus homemade slime. Look at the beautiful packaging on this homemade slime. Period. And still get your money's worth and let it dry. So when I was in the 9th grade, I literally had sticky fingers. I told myself that I would die with the secret, even though this one isn't as bad. There was this girl who used to be mean to me in the 9th grade. Ooh. She would always just like brag about like her snacks and what she got. So one day, I was like, I did not feel good. Ooh. Wait, hold up. I ended up going back to like the locker room to change. Ooh, y'all, wait, this is actually really good for the Dollar Tree. Anyways, so I'm in the locker room, right? And this is like that girl used to terrorize me. So what I did was I went into her locker and I took her snacks and this one necklace. Literally every single time like she was mean to me, I would literally just, I would literally just like take her stuff. Yeah. And she never knew it was me. No one would have expected it to be me. So you wondering where them Takis went in the 9th grade, girl? It was me. I took them and I ate them at lunch. Okay. Yeah, I can't even really poke this slime. This slime is just to like, there's no sounds. And it's really sticky. Like, look at this. It's like stuff is coming off of it. Like, you really have to force. And then it's like, this would have been a really good slime if it wasn't overactivated. Like, look, it literally stretches. It doesn't break or anything, but it's just like, I think I'm gonna rate this one a 3.5 just because it doesn't break. Okay. And then there's no sound. So yeah, 3.5. So I'm trying to poke with my finger that doesn't have a nail. And there's just still no sound. This one is called Disco Fever and it's from the Dollar Tree. So this one is from the Dollar Tree and it's called Aqua Glittery Slime. Okay. But anyways, for those of you who are new here, you probably don't know that I hid my period for 3 years. Okay, y'all. So I had good intentions. Okay. My intentions were definitely there. The brain just wasn't fully operating. And also part of it is because I did not want that whole, oh my gosh, you're a woman now. Like, I was just not ready for that. Wait. Yeah, this slime is pretty. This is from, I think I said it already, 5 and Below. Ooh, it's breaking, but we're gonna give this, it smells really good too. Wait, it's really pretty. But yeah, I hid my period for 3 years and literally the only reason why people found out is because I got so tired of my dad saying my sister was better than me because he thought, I just broke my nail. He thought that she got her period before me. So he was like, that's what you get, like your sister is better than you. I was like, you do realize I've had my period for 3 years. There's a whole story time on my page. Yeah. But this song is actually pretty hard. But yeah, I hit my period for 3 years. This one might come as a shocker to many, but my real name is not Kay Maire. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, my real name's not Kay Maire. It definitely pops and pokes really good. Look. And it definitely doesn't stretch as much, but it pops pretty good. But, yeah, like, my government isn't Kay Maire. Yeah, yeah. It literally, I just put my middle name and my first part of my name together and I came up with Kay Maire because I feel like it's just beautiful. Yeah, but y'all, I'm obsessed with the slime. I definitely got hair in it on accident and I did not know this video was 4 minutes long, but look how pretty. And it smells really good. Got it from 5 and Below. Also, what I love is the glitter is not like sticking on me. We low-key might have to reactivate this, but this one is mine. This is homemade. It was for my slime business that was up for like 2 days, and then there was a shipping issue or tax issue, so I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it without Etsy, because not them trying to tax people $11 for shipping. I still love how vibrant the blue is, but let's open it. Yep, I knew it. I have to activate this. There was this boy that lived in my apartment complex, right? Like, he literally lived in my apartment complex. And at first, I did not like this boy whatsoever. And then I started to like him. Like, as soon as he took that shirt off, 14-year-old me was all invested in that man, right? And so he would come on the weekends, maybe, you know, every other weekend. And I would literally just be looking out the living room window like this, waiting for him to pull up. So there was this one time I had asked my dad if I can go outside, because, you know, he was about to pull up, right? So I'm hiding behind the tree like this, waiting for like his dad's truck to pull into the gate. And long and behold, his dad truck pulls into the freaking gate, y'all. Yeah, I'm still hiding behind the tree, just looking, waiting for him to get out. And his dad goes, "He's not here. You can stop hiding behind the tree." And then his dad just starts laughing, like laughing. And I was like, right? Later that night, he like comes, like he pulls up. And his dad, me and my sister, we go over to his house or like his apartment. And all I see is like my sister is talking to like the dad, asking if he can come outside. And all I see is the boy in the background doing this. No, no, no. So I had asked him, I was like, "Why don't you like me?" And he was like, "Because you're freaking annoying." Yeah. So taking that one to the grave. I still haven't seen that boy ever since that time. Like, I haven't seen him since I was 15 years old, and rightfully so. Make slime with me while I rap. Y'all already know though. Get your money's worth and what? Let it drain. I was a girl in the hood doing alright. Then I became famous overnight, trying to figure out how I'ma do this right. So much to learn and see. Up in the suburbs with my new family, in a school with white girls and stellies. Man, I swear this white road had to be waiting for me. I'm so excited to see what the suburbs is like. I'm finding out what being white is all about. Making my way, it's an adventure every day. All I do is go, and I'm gonna go to the mall and shop till I drop. I would rate that rap maybe 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I made that because I was bored. All of these raps are jokes. Like, I make them because I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. So this is the first rap I made. But it sure is funny. Okay. My brain keeps saying it's shooting. I ain't got no time for a new one. He told me he was a good one. He got snakes on his head like Medusa. I'm a good girl, I don't go out. I don't know what the nigga be complaining about. How hard is it to open your mouth? See, this the crap I be talking about. I could be like a regular homeless, never hit you up and leave you alone. But instead I'm always on your phone, waiting for your black bus to go home. You a hypocrite, you don't act right. But how do you expect to act right? You a psycho. I think you can agree that I'm right though. So there's that, but we have one more song. I came to on you one too many times, too many times. I came to on you one too many times, too many times. He cheated on you with Becky and Tess, then he went to lay with your best, and they all went humping around on the ground in your town. Obviously, I have issues, but it really happens when I'm bored, y'all. But there is that. What would you rank them on a scale from 1 to 10? Story time on how me and my family was harassed by our hotel neighbors while I make slime. Y'all, this experience was so weird. Like, they literally called the office, telling the office that we were up at 1, 2 in the morning, like smoking, drinking, and listening to music all night. Y'all already know the dealio. Get your money's worth and what? What? Let it drain. obviously I need to get more glue. So let me give y'all a little bit of a backstory. So yesterday, me and my family left to go to the beach around like 10 in the morning. We don't get back until like 7 or 8. And when we get back, we notice that there are buses, like literal buses, and like in the parking lot of the hotel because of some type of youth convention. I have no idea, but the buses were here, and my family is trying to get everything together in the car. And I was like, you know what, y'all, I'm gonna just go upstairs. I'm the only one with the working key. I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna put my stuff down, and I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up here to open up the door. Now my plan was to do that, and then after that immediately go get some ice. Okay, so as I make it to my floor, y'all, why does it look like school just let out on my floor? It's just a bunch of little kids everywhere. Like little kids was everywhere. And again, I'm minding my business, but like walking through a crowd of kids or walking past a crowd of kids, they are judgmental. So, you know, my social anxiety starts to rise. Now, as I make it to my door, I'm about to like put the key in, and out of nowhere I hear like laughing, pointing, and I hear and see laughing and pointing, and then after that I hear, oh, that's the room she's going into. Now y'all, I brushed it off. The reason why I brushed it off because I have social anxiety, like I said, and sometimes I be over exaggerating. I was already tired. I had sand in places I don't even want to speak of. So my only thing was getting in this room, putting my stuff down, waiting for my family so I can hurry up and get in the bath. Get some ice and then get in the bath. My family, they come up, they get a little bit settled, and then like maybe like 2 minutes after my family comes up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get some ice. Now, when I go to get some ice, I go to open up my door, and the door across from me, they literally open up the door at the same time as me, and then they look me up and down, side eye me, laugh at me in my face, and then all I see is pointing, and then I turn my back. Like I just ignore it. I'm like, what the crap? And I turn my back, and then all I hear is like, yeah, I told you that's the room she came out of. Like I told you. Now my family insists that the reason why they were doing that was because like they recognized me from TikTok, but I don't even know what to think. Truly, I don't. So I keep walking, and I'm literally hearing the laughs down the hall, but I don't care. I keep walking. I go get my ice, and then I come back up. Now, when I come back up, y'all, there's no more like a whole bunch of kids in the hallway. It's more of like just like a group, like a huddled group next to my door, okay? They're not next to my door, but they're across from my door. Now, when they make it, they're across from my door. I'm walking up to my door. Same group of little kids just looking at me like this. And I'm like, oh, boo, like, but you know, these are little kids, and I was trying my best not to say nothing. But I'm like, okay, like whatever, like obviously they looking at, they could take a picture because it'll last longer. How hard they staring at me. So I'm like, bro, this is weird. So again, all I hear is there she goes, like she's going in that room. So I come into the room, I close the door, lock the door, and then I tell like my family, like, this is what's going on, this is the weird experience I'm having with them little kids. And I just start to look through the peephole because I hear scratches like on the door, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, so I look through the peephole, I see like 2 kids come up, scratch the door, and then I tell my family, like, look, this is what they're doing. So my family looks through the peephole, and then out of nowhere, I had walked away from the door, and I hear 3 bangs on the door. And then I see my family member open the door, laughing, and then go like, I seen you too. And so I'm like, bro, what just happened? And I'm laughing, and my family is like, oh, like they just did ding dong ditch on us. And I was laughing because when I was a kid, like that used to be fun. I'm talking a lot. Okay, I got my breath. So again, I'm in at this point, I'm like, okay, they just being little kids. Like, it is what it is. They being little kids. I don't care. I'm gonna combine this slime with the other slimes that I just made for other videos, but yeah. Anyways, I'm like, okay, like, I don't care. They're being little kids. It is what it is. Now, one of my family members goes to take a shower, and I'm on the game. And my other family member has to tell me this, but while I was playing the game, they're just knocking on the door, like banging on the door. And we're obviously ignoring them because, for one, I couldn't hear them. And for 2, my other family member, she just didn't feel like it. So I ended up getting off the game around like maybe like 11 or 12 o'clock. I don't really remember. And then out of nowhere, I'm laying down and I hear scratches on the door again. And how I know it's not a ghost, it's these little kids, is because I can hear giggling. Like, these walls are made of paper. Someone could probably hear me making this TikTok right now. I go to sleep at like 2 in the morning, 2:40 in the morning. That's when I go to sleep. And then I wake up like like throughout the night, hearing knocking. Again, I ignore it. These are little kids. And then around like maybe 9 in the morning, I wake up to one of my family members saying, did you know that they called the office, telling the office that we were in here smoking and drinking and what's it called, playing music all night? So I wake up, I'm like, what are you talking about? And they like explain it. And then literally after my family member got that phone call, she was explaining like, no, that's not what happened. Like, we were asleep. And the person at the desk was like, yeah, I know, because I pulled up and I didn't hear anything. So that's how I know they were just like prank calling or goofing around or whatever. So this video is already 5 minutes. They decided to go do laundry, one of my family members. And then when they came back from doing their laundry, getting their clothes, y'all, guess what we see? We see trash all over our door, like in front of our hotel door. My family insists on the fact that it was because they recognized me from TikTok, and the way that they were staring at me and laughing at me, it does give like that, but I don't want to be like airheaded and assume that. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm not a famous person. I am not getting like, people are not stopping in the middle of the street to take pictures of me. So the fact that a bunch of little kids started to harass me all night long just because of that, it's just strange. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I gotta address something because I'm getting tired, and it's about time for me to give y'all more insight on why I am the way that I am. Now, a lot of people believe my videos are fake because I don't appear depressed while I'm telling the story, or I make a funny face, or I crack a joke in the middle of a traumatic story time. A lot of people believe that this is just not real and I'm making it up for views, whatever. Y'all have to understand, if you grew up the way that I grew up, you would be desensitized to a lot of things. It's as simple as I grew up in a broken home, and I grew up believing the stuff that wasn't okay was okay. And also, something that is very much overlooked is that I've healed from the bad stuff that happened to me. I don't hold on to it anymore. I've let it go. The reason why I'm able to so easily speak about sad, depressing, heartbreaking stuff is because it doesn't hurt me anymore. I feel so corny giving this speech. I feel corny, but yeah, it's the truth. Me cracking jokes or making a funny face or seeming uncomfortable when I tell y'all something depressing is because, for one, it just came along with the coping mechanisms for me. I still don't know how to take bad news seriously. Like, I don't laugh when someone tells me something traumatic, but it's just like, I don't know how to console somebody when something traumatic happens. So y'all gotta realize that not everybody copes the same. Like, not everybody is the same. Not everybody is gonna react to something the way that you react to it. And I'm one of those people. I'm able to tell heartbreaking things that happen to me and not cry, not shed a tear, because I've healed from it. So no, my stories are not fake. If it does not say "not my story" underneath the caption, then the video is real and it is mine. I understand that this is TikTok, social media, people lie for views, but I'm not one of those people. Many people can attest for my story times. I actually have proof on a lot of my story times, but I be trying to keep it classy. So yes, y'all, I'm okay. Nothing's wrong with me. I just tell the story times that have happened in my life. No, my stories are not fake. And yes, I'm 20 years old. Like, make cloud slime with me, because the last time I tried to make it, y'all cussed me out and said I failed. So we gonna try again. Did I look up any tutorials? No, I didn't. Get your money's worth and let it drain. We just gonna be going with our instinct. Our instinct. I low-key did not want to mix this with the white, but it's gonna turn white anyways. Yeah, okay, that's enough. I got this from 5 and Below, and this stuff is like low-key messy, so I'm gonna put some of the instant snow in this cup. Again, I did not look up any tutorials. I'm just going with my instinct, y'all. I think that this is enough. And I hurt the crap out of the back of my ankle just now. Whew, I wanted to cry. So we gotta add water. I don't know how much. I think that will be enough. We're gonna let this sit here and do what it do, and then we're gonna activate the slime. Again, y'all, I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, so how was y'all day? My day has been okay. Like, it's been all right. Ugh. Just so ghetto for no reason. I don't know why it just always wants to act dramatic and just not activate when I put the activator that's been working for the past 3 days in it. Anyways, somebody told me to film this video without any cuts. I low-key forgot, so I'm still gonna cut it. I forgot how fun it was just making slime and not having to tell it to story time while I make it. Pretty enjoyable. And I'm realizing that a lot of people be throwing away good slime because y'all don't got slime hands. You gotta sit there and knead it. It's a process. Like, you gotta knead it like you kneading dough, honey. Like, it's definitely a process that you just have to get used to over time. Because I remember my hands just used to be a big old mess, but I would just sit there until it worked. Like, till it worked or until it got off of the table. When I saw her walking down the street, she looked so good, I forgot the lyrics. My birthday's in 3 months, y'all, and I wonder if my man is just sitting there thinking about what he's gonna get me right now as we speak. I wonder if he's doing that. I know my birthday's in 3 months, but that would be so beautiful if he was just sitting there thinking about what he's gonna get me, you know? His birthday is literally like next month, and I already know what I'm gonna get him. Yeah. Period. I might vlog what I'm getting him. Who knows? The slime is activated. Period. I do have some slime from my other video that I'm just gonna throw in here. Same with this one. Y'all, I did not put enough water in here. Like, I thought I did. Like, what is the science behind this? Like, it's just not getting down. Y'all, I'm just gonna be impulsive and just dump it on there. Okay, this is what I did the last time, but I don't think I added enough. So I'm just gonna keep mending and mending until there's nothing in this cup anymore, or adding and adding until there's nothing in this cup anymore. And it definitely like loosens up your slime. Sometimes it even unactivates it, but look at how loose the slime just got. Like, dang girl, you easy. You just let him in. Y'all, my arms is so tired. Like, oh my gosh. Let's add more. Okay, that was a little too much. I even got it on my shirt, but oh well. I'm trying to get it not to get on the floor. I might even have to make more of the freaking fake snow crap. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. I just won't stop the video right now because I can't. I'm literally battling with my hand. So let's see. At this point, y'all, I'm standing up and it's just like I'm just adding and my slime is about to unactivate by the time I'm done. Look at this. I think it's working though. Oh yeah, I think it's working, but my slime turned into mush. I'm gonna fix this, y'all. I'm gonna fix this. I wish I could turn the camera off, but I can't, so. Maybe we need more glue. My stuff just unactivated. Oh wait, it's activating again, yay. Yeah, I think we just need more glue or more activator. Y'all, I'm sorry, I literally cannot even stop the video. I just don't have the, my hands are just, and my phone will literally fall in this, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, it's activating though, yay, okay. Get off my hand. I might just put the remainder of this slime in here, because I do think it needs more glue. Okay. I'm kneading it, y'all. Period. Okay, I think I can pause it now. Yes. And by the way, y'all, I swear I'm not adding more. I'm just like filling it up with water, and then it just expands more and more and more, and it just doesn't stop. When will it end? When will it end? 5 to 10 minutes later, y'all. I finally got it to cooperate. I don't know if this is a fail. I don't think it is because of how like stringy it is. Like, but if I add any more, I'm gonna run out of activator. It's like a watery cloud slime. Like, I can't even explain it. Like it's so jiggly, and it's like, y'all, this is actually my favorite slime. Okay, y'all, let me know if I did a fail. If I failed it, Maybe I will actually look up some tutorials next time. Yeah. Story time on how me and my family almost drove off of a cliff while I make slime, period. So I was still in elementary school when this went down, right? Man, y'all already know. What am I about to say? Get your money's worth and let it drain. At this time, we were with my bald-headed daddy. Like, I was literally still in elementary school. And we decided we were going to take a trip up to Lake Arrowhead in California. Now, Lake Arrowhead is kind of near, I don't want to say near Big Bear, but it's kind of up there for real. To get to Lake Arrowhead, you literally have to drive up a mountain. Like, a mountain where you can just see the little tiny humans that look like ants down below. I can't remember if this was our first time going or our second time, but a little backstory, my dad's girlfriend could not drive. She do not know how to drive even to this day. Okay, so we make it about like halfway up this freaking cliff, mountain or whatever, and there's like these little rest stops where you can stop to look like down below the mountain. And this mountain is so high, I'm pretty sure you can see Long Beach, okay? Mind you, we were all the way in Orange County, San Bernardino, okay? Anyways, my dad had stopped. My dad got out. Me and my sisters were too scared to get out. I think even one of my sisters were crying. And then for some reason, my dad had the grand idea to try to teach his girlfriend how to drive on the cliff. So y'all, we literally see my dad and his girlfriend outside having an interaction, and all we see is my dad's girlfriend coming back to the car to the driver's seat. So we're like, what is she about to do? And my dad was like, oh, I'm gonna teach her how to drive. And he was literally laughing because he knew. Mind y'all, we like kids, okay? And we know she can't drive. She knows she can't drive. My daddy know that everybody knows she can't drive, okay? So she gets in the car. We all put our seatbelts on. Me and my siblings are holding on for dear life because we're like, yeah, this is the end. Like, this is a, like, they just want to take us out for real. So she starts the car up, y'all. And he tells her, okay, now put your foot on the gas. Why does she speed ahead? And then he's like, stop. And then she starts to turn. Literally, we almost flipped off of the cliff. Like, we literally almost did a somersault off of the cliff, y'all. Off of it. At this point, me, my sisters, and my dad, we're screaming for our lives. One of my baby sisters was crying. And like, y'all, we was scared. And then out of nowhere, the car stopped. And I thought, like, yeah, we hit the bottom of the cliff. Like, y'all, I opened my eyes. There's just dust all around us. And all you see is like this one car that they're standing outside their car just looking at us. And we're like, get her out of the driver's seat. And my dad was like, yeah, never again. I'll never teach you how to drive again. And from that day on, I don't think my dad's girlfriend knows how to drive to this day because he just never taught her after that one incident. And this is my last time addressing this. I'm tired of seeing little munchkins in my comments talking about why is she pausing a video every 2 seconds? She must be lying. Like, the only time you gonna pause a video that much is if you're lying. Where did you come up with this? I paused the video so much because, for one, that's the way I like filming. I use words like and da-da-da-da to fill the holes in the story. Like, I'd be like, and he was like da-da-da. And so I have to pause the video to gather myself. I still don't know how to make clear slime. Like, I don't think I'll ever know how to make clear slime. It just don't seem like it's gonna work out for me. Oh, look, a little bead got in here. Anyways, y'all, that's the end of the video. Bye. Story time on how there was a pew-pewing across the street from my house. Like, it was going backwards and forth while I make slime. I was definitely still in elementary school, y'all. Like, I was little. This happened in like Orange County, but it was like we was San Bernardino. It was like we was in the ghetto, but we wasn't in the ghetto, if that makes sense. I'm low-key gonna put a little more, but y'all already know. Get your money's worth in what? Let it drain. Period. If I'm being honest to y'all, I don't really remember who was up at my daddy's house. Like, I don't remember who was there. I just know it was like me and my sisters and my dad for sure. I can't remember if his girlfriend was there. I don't know. We didn't live in the ghetto, but we lived in the ghetto, if that makes sense. So I remember I was in my room, and I had just was able to have my own room, and I was definitely like maybe in the 5th or 6th grade, but I had just been able to have my own room. My room had a bay window. Now, if any of y'all remember this room from the story time where it was like I seen a man go into the backyard, it's the same room. So with that being said, what's it called? There was this one house, it was like maybe 3 houses down, if I could remember, that was always in some trouble. Like the police was always down there. It was an always issue. Wait, why can't I talk? It was always an issue with them. I said always issue, whatever. I feel like I've told this story time already, but me and my sisters are sitting in my room, like playing, doing what we're doing, and then out of nowhere, like I just start to hear shots, like pop, 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 like going off. One thing my dad taught me and my siblings was to never freeze in situations like that. So as soon as I heard the pop, 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 I'm like, duck. Everybody just ducks. We all automatically duck. I'm trying to see if my dad's okay, because I believe, if I remember correctly, I think my dad was outside, but I don't really remember. But like, I don't know what's going on, because it sounded so close to our house. I thought that my dad was out there having a shootout with them people. I can't tell you how long the fuck was going on. Like, I don't know. All I know is it felt like it was a long time, and my main priority was making sure my sisters were okay. So maybe about, let's just guess, 10 minutes. I don't know. The stuff stops, and then my dad, he's like, what's it called? Are y'all girls okay? Like, da-da-da-da. We're like, yeah, we're okay. And again, I don't really remember who was in the house at the time. I just know my dad was there. And what's it called? It's me and my sisters. My dad, he's like, are y'all okay? We're like, yeah, we're okay. What was that? I think one of my sisters even started crying. Like, I'm just sitting here like, what was that? So literally like 5 minutes later, after my dad had asked us if we were okay, police are like zooming down the street. I do remember people did unfortunately lose their lives that day, but not like by stray like bullets, just like the people who were in the shootout. Oh my gosh. Me and my sisters, we was okay. My little sisters was crying. That was that. To the people who be like, oh girl, why do you be filming your videos like that? Like, why do you keep now you see? Don't clock my tea. But I be trying to stop myself from saying da 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 in a story time. Like, I really be like da da da, like like, so many people think that I'm lying in my story times because I be pausing the video. I just pause the video to gather my thoughts, and my eye is leaking, but to gather my thoughts, not because I'm lying, but because I don't want to stutter and I'm not trying to mess up any details. But anyway, that's the story, y'all. So bye. Mwah.